Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Henry, who wanted the prototype Kampfer, which I got recently, as a Kerberos Panzer Cop from Jin-Roh the Wolf Brigade. I'm probably saying the wrong words there, but I've never actually seen it, which is strange because I do tend to like Mamoru Oshii's stuff, and I believe that is one of his. Either way, that is mostly an exercise in tones of black. I made the under armor more matte and the outer layer shiny, and I think that matches the overall look pretty well. I wish I could turn off the antenna, and really, body-wise, it's a great match. The head is not quite right. If this were Gundam Breaker, I'd be putting a Denanzan head on there to match, but otherwise, yeah, I think it came out pretty well. Prototype Kampfer is a support. It's a fairly fast and mobile one. It has a long-range machine gun as its primary weapon. Also has the shotgun as a sub-weapon and the dual Sturmfausts that the Kampfers tend to use. It's not bad at all. And I missed that tackle, but I did stop the Proto Gundam. I think it's going to figure out, though, that what I am in just a moment. But until then, I'm going to keep trying to hit it. But yeah, I'm doing the dumb thing that I have talked about before that is dumb and I shouldn't do, which is, okay, I have type disadvantage with against this. I should try and take it out first so it's not in my way. Don't do that. That's the equivalent of the people who think that the safest thing to do when it starts raining or snowing is to drive faster to make sure you get out of it quicker. No, don't do that. That's bad. That said, I survived this time. I'm going to have a bunch more run-ins with that, and actually, as I recall, do fairly well against it in the end. But getting there, I'm going to get stabbed a fair bit, actually. But yeah, other than that, though, this round I think went pretty well. I tried to circle around the side, and there's that Proto Gundam again, and I am just going to back away. It is, yeah, it knows what its job is. It's coming right for me. Luckily, I've got a Gundam Alex helping me out, and I am much obliged. And yeah, it's, I feel like it is, I don't think this has either maneuver armor or forced injectors. And for a Kampfer type, that kind of feels a little bit like a crime. Oh, it does have forced injectors. Excuse me. It doesn't have either a dodge roll or resist move. But yeah, look how quickly that Proto Gundam took care of me when it finally got a hold of me. I should not be engaging that any more than is absolutely necessary. But yeah, like just it really is just kind of weird that this would not have resist move. Kampfer is, a high mobility mobile suit. I understand, it's a support and it's a prototype, so I kind of get that much, but yeah. And also I'm making a mistake here, which is that, well, I'm locking it down okay, but yeah, I should be using the shotgun when it approaches, because with enough pellets, shotguns can break maneuver armor. That should be my first choice when the proto gets up on me, not the Sturmfausts, not the machine gun. But I'm alive-ish, so we'll go with that. That one, oh, if I had waited a half second, I would have gotten both of them with that Sturmfaust. I got the ow. I got the hit, but because of the iframes, I didn't do any damage. Proto Gundam and I went down at the same time, thanks to my teammates. Yeah, I've got a really good team here, I want to say. It worked out fairly well. So, but yeah. Brain. Yeah, 4 minutes to go. Slightly below, below the enemy team score-wise, but there's a good ways to go yet. And that one's done, so time to move on to the next target, which, I think I just saw their Dom Barrage spawn back in over there. That is, I believe, a standard Gundam, which, yeah, I actually have type advantage on, but yeah, here's the Proto. I think I tend to focus it also just because it comes barreling in on me, and the sooner I start damaging it, the sooner I can hopefully have it out of my life. But yeah, I did actually think to get away from it this time. So yeah, sometimes I learn from my mistakes and or do the correct thing in a given situation, which, good work if you can get it. That is, I think, a Gym Sniper 3, it turns out, when I get close to it. I remember not being able to figure it out for a little bit, trying to remember what in this cost had volleys like this, and I think it's the Gym Sniper 3 and the Hyzac cannon primarily. And yep, here's Proto again. I tried the shotgun, didn't land enough pellets, but I did land the counter, so that worked out. And yep, hit with Sturmfausts. Teammate backed me up. I think that's the Flight Goof. Yep, and yeah, like I said, teams working very well together here. I am very it's a Casfall Gundam. I am very grateful for the backup because yeah, you know, getting backup as a support really always always a treasure. But it always helps when you're in a support that can kind of keep pace with the team and needs to be at medium to short range because that's where the generals and raids are going to tend to live. But yeah, so you know it's not bad to be able to stay relatively close-ish to them. Just so there's somebody there when the raid comes charging you. Sometime soon, I saved a video from this map at even lower cost, where you're going to see me dealing with a team that is not like necessarily staying close to their support, but are definitely responding to its distress calls, and that's that's its own problem. Coordination is in the end, coordination, which is difficult in rated, which is I'm pretty sure where this is. Coordination's difficult because it's all randos with no voice chat because the game doesn't, of course, have voice chat at all, and they changed rated so that teams and clans can't queue into it, just so people don't have too big a disadvantage. That is what, the third counter I've caught that Proto on. Yeah, so and teammate finished it off. That is great. I am happy for that. But yeah, I am happy with how this is going, and of all the great times to be saying that, yeah, I'm really happy with how this is going. Boom. But yeah, I've enjoyed this round. This is actually my first time out with the Proto Kampfer, and I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, I feel like there's a couple of things I might be able to do better, but ultimately I have been able to hold off the Proto Gundam, which is nice. I can't really fault the Proto player for having trouble when they get up close on me, because on a bad day I don't remember to bait out tackles either. It just like it's a very basic thing and I never remember it. So yeah, sometimes just when you get up on something with a raid, just give it a second to do that and then stab them. I didn't have time to follow that up because round over. But yeah, that is that is a very basic thing that, like I said, I forgot to do. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I hope I got it right. Top assist at 675. That is a good place for a support to be. And I did 73,000 damage and even trade 3 and 3. I will take that. I hope you enjoyed it, Henry, and that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Yeah, I believe there is a G-frame of the prototype Kampfer. Unfortunately, G-frame is one of our Bandai Candy toy lines are so weird because either they are dirt cheap individually or they are premium Bandai and ridiculously expensive. It's really kind of frustrating, and Proto Kampfer is in the latter camp. Also, speaking of frustrating, have you seen the new Bandai Hobby logo they premiered yesterday? It looks, well, it doesn't, I don't know how to describe it. It's supposed to be a stylized B and an H, but because of the color choices they made, it kind of looks like it's for a company called Bandai Hobby.